What up, guys? So just got roasted by Joa, Gifted Hater, on Instagram. This is not the first time, and nor will it be the last time. I know there's a lot of people that are fans of mine that are also fans of him, and to be honest, like, I'm a fan of Joa, of Gifted Hater. So it's always a little weird when I'm kind of like the butt of the joke. But to give you some context, basically what happened was I posted this reel this morning about, POV, you're fighting between choosing money or chasing your passion. And there's definitely like a lot behind that for like me personally, like where my head is at and like what I'm going through. So I feel like it was a little bit out of left field, maybe a little too moody and too serious for like how my videos normally are. So I think it probably seemed a little bit out of place, which is, why he probably thought it was kind of funny and decided to repost it with his post where he did like a front 180 out of this quarter pipe to fakie manny to fakie hard flip out, which honestly was super sick. So props to him. I mean, I appreciate good skateboarding even when it's assisting in roasting me, essentially, I guess. But I've had a few people like reach out and be like, man, screw that guy. He's the worst. And more than anything, it's like, if he's gonna roast me, then I'm gonna take the chance to like make something good out of it. So to kind of share the context behind like the post that I posted, the one that he was allegedly making fun of, I mean, like, I think everybody knows he's flaming me a little bit. But the context for that, the POV fighting between like chasing your passion and chasing the money, is just like 3 years ago when I started going really hard with this YouTube thing. The world was in like a very negative, dark place, like during COVID. And I was just kind of like sick of, I guess, like all the negativity. And I just had this like phrase repeating over and over and over again in my head, which was make every day a Friday, which is like the idea of what choices and decisions would I have to make to like create a life where every day I wake up feeling the same kind of like excitement and anticipation for like the world of possibilities that could be, the same way how it is on Friday. You get to the end of the work week and you're like, all right, Friday, I'm free to do something that like is fulfilling and brings me joy and passion. My head was like in a place where, man, everybody's looking at everything so negatively, and I'm just a little bit more optimistic than that. So I went the other way and thought to myself, all right, like, rather than focusing on the negative, how can I make decisions to create a life that's exciting and fulfilling? And so that's where the brand Friday came into play. I put up like some items on Teespring, but I never really like focused very hard on like the apparel, because I felt like I needed to build up like a following before I really like went hard with it. And so I just put Friday and said like make every day a Friday at the end of all my videos. So to kind of get like some brand recognition before I like ever went hard with it, right? But meanwhile, I was kind of trying to live up to that philosophy or that ideal of making every day a Friday. And it's come with like a lot of sacrifices, and it's put a lot of strain on me and on my family. The main thing is like financially, it's not giving like the return that I want it to. It's not providing for me the way that I want to. So I guess I'm in this place where I'm like, man, like as we speak, I'm genuinely, battling with this, like wondering if like the dream is like too far-fetched, So that post was kind of like a reflection of those thoughts that I'm having. And like I said, I'm pretty lighthearted. I don't really like get into like stuff like this in my videos, so I think it caught everybody maybe a little bit off guard, the post, which I feel like is part of why it was, such low-hanging fruit for a Gifted Hater to like take and do or whatever. But regardless of what he thinks or what anybody thinks, I'm not out here to like look cool. I'm just out here to try and make my life better and the life of my family better. Like that's my goal, is to create a life where every day feels like Friday, where I can make money off of something that I'm passionate about and provide value to people sufficiently so that I can support my family from that. I don't know if Gifted Hater like really gets it. I don't think he has kids or like a wife or like is really at the stage in his life where he's thinking about that type of stuff. But after 3 years of, trying to pursue this dream, trying to make every day a Friday, like it's a tall order. Like the whole like concept of Friday really comes from this Japanese word called ikigai, a word that describes the intersection of 4 things. It's what you're passionate about, what the world needs, what you're good at and what you can get paid for. And if you can find a career path that provides those 4 things, it's like the recipe for a fulfilling life, right? And right now I'm definitely, I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I guess it's debatable whether or not I'm good at it or not. There's definitely, a lot of people, a lot of skaters in the world. But the 4th thing is, whether or not it's something that you can get paid for. And there are a lot of skateboard creators out there that are just doing it with the belief that someday it's going to amount to something. But like creating content and learning how to be a business person and like make money and make the content like provide for you and for your family is a completely different thing than just like making the content, right? So that's, again, kind of like the context behind that post was this struggle of, I think you can have both. I think you can have money and you can follow your passion, but it's going to require going into uncharted territory and making a lot of sacrifices. And at least for me, I guess like sacrifices to the point of, you start to question, am I crazy? Like, am I crazy for thinking that this is possible? Am I just wrong? Is this not possible for me? So I guess like in this moment where I'm like questioning things, I'm just gonna put my head down, and I've got the Friday drop November 17th. I'm just in this place of really, really struggling because I feel like to give up would be to almost like give up on myself. I've never been a quitter, I guess I'm just choosing to believe that it's possible, that I can create a life where every day feels like Friday. And I know it probably like sounds cliche and probably is corny to people, and that's why, people get a chuckle out of Gifted Hater, posting that. But, I'm happy for them that they get a laugh. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to keep grinding. And I guess if Gifted Hater is going to like use my content as like the butt of a joke, then I'm just like, all right, dude, I'll use your name to like get some views and promote my clothing drop. That being said, I definitely don't want this to feel like I'm like begging for you guys to buy my stuff. I don't need like the sympathy support. It's not sustainable. I'm looking for people that really believe in the message of the brand Friday, that, want to wear the clothing as a reminder that that's something that they believe in too, which is, making choices and cultivating an attitude and a life where you feel that excitement and that anticipation for, oh, wait, what comes next? If that's something that you believe in, like I said, the drop is on Friday. If you decide to buy something and support me, thank you so much, but don't feel like you need to feel sorry for me or whatever. This is just like part of the evolution of being an entrepreneur is you've got to figure stuff out, and sometimes you feel crazy because you're, swimming upstream and trying to like, create a new path and you don't have all the answers. So sometimes it's confusing or whatever. So all that being said, there's no like bad blood between like me and Gifted Hater, at least like not from me to him. I don't think from him to me either. But it's like if he's gonna make fun of me for content, I might as well, use him to make content to promote my stuff as well. So I already said that, but now hopefully if you didn't know, you do know now kind of what Friday is all about, and hopefully, I can just keep pressing forward and get closer and closer every day, and hopefully grow this like social media like business thing into something that is truly like sustainable and provides a great living for me and for my family. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for your support. Remember to make every single day a Friday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I want. Look.
Oh my God.
I-35 with the top down, couldn't tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs, and these lames ain't like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, no make go.